Binaries are the core of everything our computers do, and it is for that reason why it is such an integral part of the ACSL competition. In this case, we're going to be looking at everything to have to do with binary in the ACSL competition too. We're going to start off with discussing an introduction into bit strings so we understand what they are. Then we're going to continue into logical operators, for example the AND, OR, XOR, and NOT operators. And then we're going to go into shifts and circulates, and then finally we're going to discuss the order of operations, and then, and only then, we're going to do some practice problems just to make sure that we completely understand how to use bit strings. At their core, a bit string is just a sequence of binary digits or bits. Each bit will either be a 0 or 1, which represents an on or an off state. Let's say, for example, you're trying to hold 10 true or false statements. It's a lot easier to hold them all with one variable rather than 10 separate variables. The ACSL Competition 2 will be featuring 4 primary logical operators. These are the AND, OR, XOR, and NOT operators. Our first operator, AND, compares two bit strings, keeping only the positions where both are 1. Our second logical operator, OR, will combine strings and will keep positions where either is 1. Our third operator, XOR, is similar to OR but not really. It's called exclusive OR, and what it does is it essentially leaves out the positions where both are 1. Our fourth and last logical operator is NOT. This one will flip all the bits, turning a 1 into a 0 or a 0 into a 1. It essentially inverts the bit string. Moving on, we next have shifts and circulates. Sometimes it's not about flipping the bits, but instead moving them around. This is where shifts and circulates come in. A logical shift slides all the bits to the left or to the right, filling the empty spaces with zeros. It's like pushing tiles off of a board. Whereas a circular bit will take it one step further and recirculate them to the other side of your bit string. Now let's discuss the order of operations. First off, we have NOT, which comes first since it flips bits. Then go shifts and circulates. After that it's AND, followed by XOR, and then finally OR. As a general reminder, I hope you use your parenthesis because it makes it so much easier. Let's start off with an easy question. Firstly, let's apply that RCirc 2, next the LCirc 4, and finally the RShift 1. Or, what would have been a lot easier is to simply subtract. Remember, since we're essentially circulating chips, an LCirc will undo what an RCirc does,